Hi back everyone, it's Destructor, and here's the second part of the Metroid Zero Mission 9% normal tutorial. So in the first video I covered the beginning of the game from here, Enter Tourian, and in this video I will talk about the entire Tourian sector, the Metroids, the Sabotites, and the fight against Mother Brain. So first thing you need to know is that Tourian is one of the most hard areas of the 9% category, because RNG will be a big factor in this one, especially against Metroids. But execution has also a really important place in it. So first of all, Metroids can be dangerous because obviously you have only 99 health. So if you get grabbed, you need to instantly morph and get out alive. If you manage to get alive, you will only be at 40 HP or something like that if you're fast enough. But you will definitely not survive another grab, so be careful with that. An obvious problem with the Metroids is that they need 5 missiles to get killed. So you have 5, this is not a problem, you can get 5 maximum on you, but they only drop 2 items when they die. So if you're lucky and if you're full health, you will have 2 missile drops, but you'll only be at 4, so you will continuously need to kill those Rinkas in order to get some missile drops, which can be really tricky if the RNG doesn't like you and doesn't give you what you want. So the biggest concern is going to be that you 100% of the time you want to be at full health, because if you're at full health, the Metroids will mostly give you, and the Rinkas as well, will mostly give you missile drops. So be sure to always be at 99 health. So let's begin. So the first room, no problem, just kill that Metroid and try to get instantly another missile drop from the Rinkas to be at 5. So this is not good RNG to start. Alright. So when a room is clear, when you clear a Metroid room, try to be at 5 missiles and 99 health before entering the second one, because so you can instantly begin without farming, especially in a lot of rooms when you are entering, you're instantly triggering some Metroids, like in this one. So just for this one, go there, stun him. As always, try to get some missile drops. I just want to explain something before going through the rest of the Tourian area. When you freeze a Rinka into the wall, if he's on a wall on the left side, you can pick up the drops through the wall. We'll see. I kill him in his spawn in the left wall. If you can drop something, it'll be cool. Alright, you can see that I picked up the missile even into the wall. But when a Rinka spawns in the right side of the wall, so just make sure you just go there, kill him. Alright, good, I got missile drops. So that's cool. And I'll try to show you with this one that you cannot get drops when they are on the right side. Yeah, you can see there's a drop, health drop in the wall. I cannot take it for some reason. When the drop is stuck in the wall on the right side, you cannot take it, so be aware of that. So this one, just go there, froze his Rinka, kill that Metroid, then try to get your missiles back. Okay, there it is. This one, classic, just kill him. Use this Rinka to get your missiles back. Then this Metroid. Alright. Alright, perfect. So another thing, when you're like at 4 missiles and you want to engage a fight with Metroid, if it's only one at a time, like I did there, I only had 4, so I shot it all 4 of my missiles. Let's suppose that you have a missile drop on the screen, and you still have all 4 of your missiles on the Metroid that you didn't shoot a single time with a missile. Don't do the mistake to take the missile drops instantly, because you will technically waste a missile. If you shoot at least 1, you will be at 3 missiles, and then you will be able to pick up the drop. So you'll be at 5 and you only need to shoot 4 missiles. So you are at 1, and if you're lucky, you will get 2 missile drops and instantly you will be at 5. Or if you just pick up the missile drops, you'll be at 5 missiles. Then destroy the Metroid and you'll be only at 4 missiles if you pick up the 2 drops, and you'll need to pick up 1 more by killing some Rinkas. So be aware of this kind of details, because sometimes getting missile drops on the Rinkas can be really tricky if RNG doesn't like you. Just a small detail, but all details has their importance. This room, just come there, kill this Metroid. If you can, as always, as I said, okay, I'm at 4, shit. I shot 1, I take the missile drops. Well, fortunately I missed a missile, so my theory is destroyed. If I hadn't missed my missile in first place, this would have never happened. But I was supposed to be at 5 missiles at this point. Then pick up all your 5 missiles, go there. Okay, I choked. This is bad. So this is definitely not how you're supposed to do that. I'll just take some time to get my missiles back, and health as well. Alright, so what I wanted to do is just to be at full health and full missiles before going up. I actually wanted to go here, stun this, froze this Metroid and froze instantly the other one, take care of the one who was supposed to be just above me, and then pick up the drops and pray for missile drops by the Rinkas to kill the one on the left, which I unfortunately choked, so not that much of a problem. I managed to stay alive, even though the situation was kind of awkward. If you're kind of a beginner in the category, if you're a beginner in this category, you might not do a deathless run. Even though Tourian is not the most dangerous area of the run, if you want to do saves, you can. It's allowed in Zero Mission. You can die and reload your saves and still submit RTA, even though you cannot submit in-game time, because in-game time will be kind of fake if you do. But it's still allowed to save and reload. So there's a good one here, because you are halfway through Tourian, and it's a really good save, especially in race. Saving there, because there's no need to do the first half of Tourian once again if you die somehow. So there, this room, not that much to say, just kill this Metroid. And you saw I only got 1 missile drops, which sucks, really. Especially in this room, for some reason I have the feeling that in this room the rate of the missile drops are a little bit different. They are kind of low for some reason. I don't know if it's real, but in my opinion it might be, because you can see it took me ages to get missile drops from these Rinkas. There it is. Same example, if I have a missile drop, alright, you see? I wait, I shoot 1 missile, then I come back, I pick up, I'm at 5. Okay, fortunately I shot 1 more, but I should be at 5 at this point. Ah, I missed the Rinkas. Alright, so this room can be a little bit tricky. It's the last one. Go instantly there, freeze the Rinka in security, freeze this first one, freeze the second one, kill the first one you froze, and then you can take care of the second one. Alright, you have all of your 5 missiles. You saw I have a missile drop. I'll take it right now, and if I can... Okay, unfortunately I took the missile drop. Not much of a big deal. As I said, when the Rinka is on the left wall, you can pick up the drops into the wall. But if a Rinka is on the right side, you cannot pick up the items through the wall. If I say that, it's because if you kill a Rinka on the right wall and he drops an item, you will not be able to pick it up, and you will wait you will need to wait for the item to disappear and kill Rinkas to get your another drop after. So that was the part of the Metroids. If done with safety and good strategy, it can be done fast enough and without that much of problems. So then will come the Zebatites. So Zebatites can be a little bit tricky in a way that each Zebatites takes 7 missiles to get destroyed, but you only have 5, so you'll need to make some drops appear in the air, use 2 of your missiles, then pick up the missile drops and finish the Zebatite. And you need to shoot fast enough because the health of the Zebatite is coming back each seconds, if I can say like that. So you need to be fast enough to don't let it time to refill. So there's 2 ways to do Zebatite room. I will show the classic method in first. I'll just do a save state right here. Then, so first strategy, easy. Just for the first Zebetite, I want personally to enter with 4 missiles, so I have more chances to get missile drops. Just stay on the edge of this platform, freeze all the Rinkas around, and destroy them. All right, I had very, very bad luck. Honestly, that was very bad luck at this point. If it happens, well, just improvise or try to make your way through, but usually it shouldn't happen. You saw? You can see there a lot of missile drops. This is what should happen every time. So for the Zebatites, what I want to do is be at full health and 5 missiles, basically. And so if I am lucky enough, you can see 1 missile drop is enough, and I was fast enough to... I had exactly 7 missiles combined with my stock and the missile drop on the screen, and that was enough to destroy the Zebetite. So as I said, I want to be at... okay, that's not good. I want to be at full health and full missiles, and just wait for some drops. They are not coming for the moment, which is why I said that RNG is a big factor, because you're really wasting a lot of time. Alright, here's the missile drop I needed. Okay, that's bad. Unfortunately, I get hit and I took the drop. Okay, let's just see. No, I don't want this. You can see why RNG is a big problem. Come on! Alright, there it is. And I missed. You saw? If you are not fast enough, the Zebetite will have her life back, and you will need to farm once again. Alright, there it is. That was the third one. The fourth one is the most annoying, I would say, because there's lava right underneath the platform, so if you fall, obviously you will take a lot of damage and you will need to have your health back in order to get good missile drops. As I said, always want to be at full health. There it is. I'm not anymore. These turrets can be a real problem. Alright, let's pray. Alright, when they are all destroyed, I usually come back in this place to get my missiles and, if needed, health back. And then I can go to fight Mother Brain. But there's also an alternative way to do the Zebetites. I will show you. We'll use a trick that we call the Zebetite skip, which is a clip, frame perfect trick, which will allow us to clip through the first Zebetite. And because you didn't kill the first Zebetite, the third one doesn't appear, which is, I don't know, the game is done like this. So I'll just put a video, the link should appear right now at the top right corner of your screen, and I'll also put a link to the description on the video that shows the Zebetite skip. I'll try to do it just to show you, but it's a little bit tricky. Freeze this Rinka right here to don't get bored. Then you need to freeze this Rinka in a really particular position. I think it's this one. And you want to place a bomb a little bit higher, like kinda at the middle of the Zebetite, and then unmorph. And if you unmorph at the exact same frame that the bomb explode, and you are obviously pressing left, you will clip through the Zebetite. So I'll try to do it. And here's the problem if you don't get it first try, is that you need to reset the room in order to have the good patterns. Alright, you see, that's the problem. This is why I personally don't like the Zebetite skip. Well, it's because I'm not good at it, so I'm not using it. But some top runners are using it. Even any percent, it can save some time. But yeah, in 9% it's definitely something that you should try to use, because as you saw me did in the first time I fought the third Zebetite, it took me ages to get muscle drops, which can be a real problem. You can see that it's not working really well for me, so I guess I will just I will try once more, but if I don't succeed, I'll let you watch some videos about it. Alright, I'll give up this. Oh man, I should have done a save state right before Mother Brain. Alright, so I'll just do the Zebetites once again, so nothing really interesting, because I'll just do it once again. Please. That's not cool. Yes, so for the moment, nothing interesting. I'll just do the Zebetites once again, so you can try to search when I'm done, and I'll see you back there. Obviously, if you want to watch me destroy all the Zebetites once again without talking, you can, but it's not interesting. And annoying, to be honest. Well, that was even faster than the first time, so you didn't have to wait too long, which is nice. So here is the way to fight Mother Brain. The fight against Mother Brain can be really tricky. I'll just show you some things right before. So basically, Mother Brain requires you have two phases, basically. Kind of a passive phase, where you just have to shoot 20 missiles into the glass to destroy and make her wake, if I can say like that. Then when the glass is broken, you will have to stay on the edge of the Mother Brain's platform. There's a tiny spot where you can stay and didn't get hit by the turrets and Mother Brain. which is kind of a safe spot if we can call it like that. And you will just need to pick up missile drops and shoot 35 missiles into her eye to kill her. And keep in mind that every 5 missiles she will close her eye to shoot a beam. So don't forget to, if you morph ball in the spot I just told you, you can avoid the beam, which is something really good. I know it doesn't make sense. Okay, seems like I have a problem. Alright, apparently it seems like that the video was bad from the beginning. Sorry about that. Alright, it will be better like this. I'm sorry for this. So the strategy I'm using is just basically shooting, just killing these 2 Rinkas without being shotted by the turrets. I pick up the missile drops. Let them come to you. Alright, I shooted 1 missile in his eye. It's important to count because when I'm at this point, I want her to be at 4 hits, so it's already something done. And she will not shoot me. And what I want to do is stand right here. Oh, fortunately I missed it. Alright. This is the place you want to stand. You can see you cannot get hit by the turrets, only if you shoot, only if you jump, sorry. But you cannot get hit. Obviously the Rinkas are still coming to you, but this is actually what you want because you want some metal drops. So just basically, when she shoots, you can morph and you can avoid her shot. And the fight will be like this for the entire time. I have kind of a setup. I hope I'll do it. Perfect, that's the thing I wanted to do. So you saw right before I had the opportunity to kill both Rinkas at the exact same time. And the way they spawn together, and then I can freeze the one below and instantly freeze the one that come from upper, and I can destroy them both with a bomb. And it gives me instantly, well, usually it gives me missiles, and I find it really much more comfortable than having to deal with both of them one at a time. So if you can try to do this setup, I really recommend you to do it. It's a really good one. And you can see with this the fight is going really well. Unfortunately, be careful of these turret shot because they can ruin your setup. You saw that it just happened. So I'll just try to repeat it by I don't know if... No, it's bad. I did it bad. No, missed the setup. Missed it once again, fortunately. Well, actually it went by itself, so that's good. And it's already down. 35 missiles. You can see that if you have the perfect setup like as I did, this strategy is probably the most optimal strategy would be to stand on the 2 platforms that are obviously the one that are supposed to be used for the fight, but this would be too dangerous because the turrets can shot you, the Rinkas can hit you, Mother Brain Ice Shot is doing something like 50 or 40 points of damage, which is quite a lot, and if you fall in the lava you're losing a lot of health, so you might die pretty quickly. And then if you have the good setup as I did, you can just kill those 2 Rinkas at the same time and being pretty much 90% safe, and just the only threat is the turret that you have to be sure to don't jump at the same time that she shoots in your direction. But overall, the strategy that I use, I think it's the most consistent one and probably the best that you could use for a 9% run. Then the escape. So the escape is just nothing particular. If you have watched my 9% war record video, I really suggest you to don't do the same route, because at this point I panicked. I was like a minute ahead of my PB and I started to panic and all of my movements were bad. So the route I will show you is, I think, the most optimal one. So you just need to go there, start to do some wall jumps right here. Yeah, just go here. Alright, that was not good. I'll show you once again. I just do a save state because I don't want to die. That would be stupid. You just have to go here, start to some wall jumps, getting here, then continue here, doing some wall jumps, go on this platform, then this one, and continue like this. That's a strategy that I'm using. I think it's the most optimal one. I'm not really sure about this, but it seems to be the most optimal one. Then I continue like this, and I like to wall jump on this wall instead of using the platforms, because I feel it's really slow because we don't have eye jump, so it takes quite a little bit of time to use power grip every time. So I prefer to use the wall jump on the left wall. Then at this point we should technically have speed booster to destroy this wall, but there's another way. You can pass right here. So at this point we'll just use bomb jumps to pass. If you're not okay with starting your bomb jump in the air, it's not a problem, it's just personal preference. You can do it from the ground, obviously. Then you just go here doing some wall jumps to climb up right here. Then when you're here, if you just want to fall like this, you can, and also you can just jump into your ship right after. But what I do is that when I'm in the air, I'm doing 2 jump extends, and when you do this, you will instantly fall. Okay, I failed it. You don't need to jump, you just need to fall. And if you fall and you do 2 jump extends, so basically it's when you shoot while you are spinning, you have a little bit of extra distance in the air, and you shoot you fall instantly on the way you're supposed to, like, fall onto the ship. That was kind of bad, the way to explain it, but you know, sorry about the little confusion. But yeah, just don't jump when you're at the edge, just fall and do 2 jump extends, which will make you fall right on the ship. So here it is. That was the second part of the Metroid Zero Mission 9% tutorial, which covered the way on how to fight Metroids, Zebatites, and also the Mother Brain fight. In the third part, I'll just cover the end of the game, from the Suitless section to the final escape, going obviously through the Mecha Ridley fight, which is the biggest pain of the 9% because of how dangerous and how late it is. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the third part. See you, everyone.